On a stormy night, the rain pounded against my car roof. I felt the weight of the darkness wrapping around me. I clicked on the new ride request. The pickup? The old cemetery road, a chilling choice at this hour. I hesitated, hearing the distant sound of thunder as I remembered the stories about this place haunted, they said. But curiosity pulled at me. I drove on, the wipers swishing rhythmically as my headlights sliced through the darkness. Approaching the cemetery, I saw a flicker of light, the figure of someone standing just beyond the gate, waiting. A chill crawled down my spine, battling the warmth of my car. I thought of turning back, but I pressed on. The rain beat down harder, each drop a reminder of my surroundings. I felt her gaze, even if she said nothing. Mira's presence was unsettling, her stillness heavy in the car. I glanced at the rearview mirror but saw only shadows. I could hear the wind whispering secrets outside, mixing with the sound of the wipers. My heart raced. As we passed the old cemetery, the air thickened. It's not just another passenger, I thought. Something is off. I decided to break the silence. Where to next? I asked, my voice wavering slightly. Mira just stared ahead. The moment stretched, filled with unspoken words. She shifted in her seat, the wet dupatta catching the dim light. Then, out of nowhere, she murmured, "Not far now." My pulse quickened. How did she know where I was headed? The road twisted unnaturally, as if guiding me deeper into a forgotten place. I could almost hear the echoes. "Are you okay?" I asked, unsure of my own sanity. She turned slowly, her eyes locking onto mine, cold and distant. The car engines growled against the silence, but my mind echoed with memories of the past 3 nights. Suddenly, I glimpsed something flash outside, a figure standing at the roadside. My heart stopped. I pressed on, unwilling to stop. Maybe some questions are better left unanswered, I thought. As fear crept in, the tension thrummed in the air like a live wire. I stole another glance at Mira in the rearview mirror. Her smile twisted, a slow, deliberate motion, sending chills down my spine. I couldn't shake the feeling of dread. The GPS was a cruel reminder, its voice eerily calm, directing me down a path I wished to avoid. The trees loomed like silent sentinels, their branches clawing at the fog that enveloped the road. Each passing mile felt heavier, the silence in the car stretching into something almost tangible. I could hear my own breathing, shallow and quick. My knuckles whitened on the steering wheel. Suddenly, I heard something, a rustle in the bushes by the roadside, that made my heart leap. I glanced at Mira, but she was staring straight ahead, her expression unreadable, almost serene. Was she aware of the disturbances outside, or was I the only one hearing it? The wind howled, an uninvited guest that rattled the windows, filling the silence with a haunting melody. Ahead, the cemetery emerged, its gate yawning open like a mouth waiting to swallow me whole. I thought about turning back, but a strange force held me captive, like I was drawn into a vortex. Mira leaned forward slightly, her voice low. "We're almost there." Unease twisted in my gut. The headlights flickered over the gravestones, casting ghostly shadows that seemed to dance in the night. I swallowed hard, gripped by the fresh scent of damp earth which filled the air, memory and dread mingling. Then I saw Ita figure standing among the tombstones, motionless, shrouded in darkness. My heart raced. I fought the urge to scream or pull away. Was it paranoia or something worse? Mira seemed unfazed, her gaze fixated. It unnerved me further. She was completely at ease. I couldn't decipher the figure. Was it just an illusion? A trick of the night? Or something more sinister? The chilling wind whispered through the trees, a voice that felt almost personal, teasing the edges of my sanity. I gripped the wheel tighter, the edges digging into my palms as the figure slowly turned to face the car. With my heart pounding, I forced myself not to blink, to absorb every second, my mind racing. In that moment, I understood a choice lay before me, to look away or confront whatever this was. I pressed on, unwilling to stop, telling myself that sometimes silence holds the truth, no matter how dark. I felt the weight of her absence digging into my chest. The empty back seat echoed with silence, a haunting reminder. The rain pounded harder, each drop like a frantic heartbeat. I gripped the steering wheel tighter, fear creeping in. I glanced in the rearview mirror, hoping to see her, just the darkness staring back, laughing at my desperation. A sudden noise disrupted my thoughts, a soft whisper carried by the wind. My heart raced, scanning the night. I felt compelled to stop, yet something urged me forward. The road stretched on, blurring under the relentless rain. I thought of the newspaper article, her name echoing in my mind. A chill ran down my spine as I recalled her smile. Another whisper called out, clearer this time. It felt like her voice, pulling me back to the memories I buried deep. I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. The shadows seemed to dance, mocking my fears and regrets. In a sudden surge of determination, I turned the wheel towards the cemetery. I had to confront my demons. The gate creaked open, as if it recognized me. I hesitated, but I knew I couldn't escape my past any longer. Dark figures flickered at the edge of my vision. Were they real, or mere reflections of my guilt and sorrow? I stepped out, the chill of the night gripping me. Here, in this forsaken place, I sought answers, perhaps my peace. I hesitated, fingers trembling over the screen. The name blinked back at me, Mira. Acceptance felt like a betrayal, yet an urge tugged within. As I stared, the wind rustled through the gravestones, murmuring secrets I couldn't comprehend. I felt the weight of the moment pressing down. I pressed accept, and the engine roared to life. A thrill mixed with dread surged through me as I turned the headlights into the darkness. Minutes felt like hours as I drove. Silence enveloped me, broken by whispers of doubt and faint echoes of Mira's laughter haunting my mind. Then I saw her, standing by the roadside, pale and still. My heart raced. But I couldn't deny the pull any longer. As I slowed down, the atmosphere thickened with every passing second. The choice felt weighty. What had I really decided to confront?